Ryon Healy homered twice and drove in 5 runs, and the Seattle Mariners ended a 6-game losing streak with an 11-10 win against the Los Angeles Angels in the opener of the 4-game series on Thursday in Anaheim, California. April 18, 2019, Anaheim, California, USA. Seattle Mariners first baseman Ryon Healy, 27, rounds the bases after his second home run of the night in the 6th inning of the game against the Los Angeles Angels at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Mandatory credit, Jayne Kamin-Oncea-USA Today Sports. After the Mariners squandered a 10-2 lead with the Angels scoring 7 runs in the 7th and tying the game in the 8th, Jay Bruce moved Seattle ahead 11-10 with a pinch hit single in the 9th off Cody Allen, 0-1. Omar Narvaez had 3 hits, including a 3-run homer, and a career-high 4 RBIs, and Daniel Vogelbach reached base all 5 times with 2 hits and 3 walks for the Mariners. Cole Calhoun and David Fletcher homered during the rally for the Angels. Seattle starter Felix Hernandez went 6 innings and allowed 4 runs and 9 hits. The 6-time All-Star struck out 3 and walked 1. Ronis Elias pitched the 9th for his 3rd save. Dodgers 3, Brewers 1. Julio Urias gave up just 1 hit over 6 innings, while Cody Bellinger and Max Muncy hit home runs as visiting Los Angeles extended its winning streak to 5 games by beating Milwaukee. In what was likely his final start before moving to the bullpen with Hyunjin Ryu and Rich Hill about to come off the injured list, Urias 1-1, did not give up a hit until Orlando Arcia singled to center field with 2 outs in the 5th inning. The left-hander had a career-high 9 strikeouts. The Brewers' Christian Yelich hit a home run to lead off the 9th inning against Dodgers closer Kenley Jansen, his 10th of the season and 5th of the week. It was also his 12th RBI of the week. The Dodgers extended their National League lead in home runs to 40. The Brewers are second with 36. Nationals 4, Giants 2 behind Patrick Corbin's strong start and a home run by Wilmer Difo. Washington beat San Francisco to win its first home series of the season. Corbin, 1-0, got a nice ovation as he left the mound with 2 outs in the 8th after an RBI double by Eric Ratz trimmed the margin to 4-1. Corbin allowed 1 run on 2 hits, striking out 9 and walking 1. Giants manager Bruce Bochy was ejected in the 5th inning by plate umpire Ryan Addition after Brandon Belt was called out on strikes. Belt was later ejected by Addition after being called out on strikes in the 7th. 7 of the 11 Giants who struck out did so taking the 3rd strike. Orioles 6, Rays 5, 11 innings. Joey Rickard delivered a tie-breaking 2-out double in the top of the 11th inning, giving visiting Baltimore a victory over first-place Tampa Bay. The double capped a 4-for-5 night for Rickard, who drove in 2 runs. Trey Mancini went 3-for-5 with a run, and Pedro Severino hit his first homer of the season and the 5th of his career. The Rays' Avisail Garcia had tied the score in the bottom of the 9th when he hit a solo homer off Michael Givens. Tommy Pham also homered for Tampa Bay. Royals 6, Yankees 1. Homer Bailey won consecutive starts for the first time in nearly 2 years as Kansas City won at New York. Bailey, 2-1, held the Yankees to 1 run on 3 hits in 6 innings, walking 1 and striking out 6. He won consecutive starts for the first time since July 4-9, 2017, when he earned victories at Colorado and Arizona while pitching for the Cincinnati Reds. He had gone 6-22 since then before Thursday. Jorge Soler and Ryan O'Hearn hit solo homers off Yankees starter Domingo German, 3-1, as the Royals won for the 5th time in 7 games since losing 10 in a row. The Yankees were unable to reach .500 after sweeping a 2-game series against the Boston Red Sox, dropping to 8-10. Tigers 9, White Sox 7. Nicholas Castellanos and Grayson Greiner each had 3 hits, scored a run and drove in 2 more, and host Detroit snapped a 5-game losing streak by defeating Chicago. Castellanos brought in the go-ahead run in the 8th. Miguel Cabrera supplied 2 hits and drove in 2 runs on his 36th birthday. Drew Verhagen, 1-0, struck out a batter to end the 8th inning and picked up the victory. Shane Green notched his 9th save. Eloy Jimenez, Wellington Castillo and Ryan Cordell homered for White Sox. Diamondbacks 4, Braves 1. Christian Walker continued his late-inning magic, belting a 2-run homer in the 7th inning as visiting Arizona completed a 3-game sweep of Atlanta. Walker has 6 homers, all of them coming in the 7th inning or later. He also hit a 9th-inning blast in the first game of the series. He is batting .619, 13 for 21, with 2 doubles and 11 RBIs in the 7th inning or later. Atlanta scored its only run when Freddie Freeman hit a homer, his second, in the 8th inning off reliever Matt Andriese. Freeman was hit by a pitch in the 6th and has reached base in 18 consecutive games. Ronald Acuna Jr. extended his hitting streak to 9 games for the Braves. Blue Jays 7, Twins 4. Eric Sogard had a 3-run double to highlight a 5-run 4th inning, and Justin Smoke, Randall Grichuk and Teoscar Hernandez each homered to lead Toronto over Minnesota and Minneapolis. The win was the 3rd in 4 games for the Blue Jays, who got their first series victory of the season. Joe Biagini, 1-1, picked up the win in relief of starter Clay Buchholz, who gave up 3 runs on 6 hits over 4 2/3 innings, walking 3 and striking out 4. Eddie Rosario hit 2 home runs and Willians Astudillo and Jonathan Schoop each had 2 hits for Minnesota. Michael Pineda, 2-1, took the loss, allowing 6 runs on 7 hits with a walk and a strikeout in 3 2/3 innings. Rockies 6, Phillies 2. Ryan McMahon, in his first game back from the injured list, hit 2 home runs and drove in 5 as Colorado beat Philadelphia in Denver. Kyle Freeland, 2-3, gave up just 2 hits over 6 scoreless innings to get his first win since opening day, and Tony Wolters had 3 hits for Colorado. The Rockies have won 4 straight following an 8-game slide, and they earned their first home victory in 6 tries this season. JT Real Muto homered, and Cesar Hernandez singled 3 times for the Phillies. Zach Eflin, 2-2, allowed 3 runs, 2 earned, on 7 hits and 3 whacks while striking out 2 over 6 innings. Reds 4, Padres 1. A game-opening homer by Joey Votto and home runs by Tucker Barnhart and Jesse Winker led visiting Cincinnati over San Diego in the opener of a 4-game series. The Reds snapped a 4-game losing streak while handing the Padres a 4th straight loss. The Votto and Barnhart homers were among the 3 hits allowed by Padres rookie starter Chris Paddack, 0-1, whose only walk came in front of Barnhart's first homer of the season in the 5th inning. Cincinnati's final run came on a 9th-inning homer by Winker off reliever Phil Maton. Reds right-hander Tanner Roark, 1-0, allowed 1 run on 4 hits and 2 walks with 5 strikeouts in 5 1/3 innings. Manny Machado's RBI double accounted for the Padres' only run. Field-level media lets block ads. Why?